Welcome back to another episode of Beauty, Beats, and Balance.
Welcome, welcome.
Yeah, we are glad to be back in the place today.
Yes.
Got a great little show lined up for you.
As you guys can see, the holidays are here.
Holidays are here in all their glory.
The decorations are out. You can see a little bit of the tree.
A little bit of the tree over there, yeah. The stockings, everything.
She is wearing her bang unit today.
She is.
You like it, babe?
I like it. I like it.
Gotta give you some difference.
Uh-huh.
And I'm wearing something more festive, my gold, to match our decorations.
Oh, okay. I didn't get the gold memo.
I know.
Okay. That's all right. That's right.
Okay.
I'm good.
So, happy holidays, y'all.
Happy holidays. Merry
Close to
Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa.
Oh, yeah, it is.
I mean, you know, we in the holiday spirit.
We in the holiday spirit,
Getting
yes.
ready for it, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's cold.
It's cold, yeah.
We have
so
our coffee.
We're promoting this coffee company, yeah. Hopefully send us make us a sponsor. We'll sponsor y'all for sure. We will do it. All right.
Yes, Starbucks on deck.
All right. So a lot of stuff been going on. A lot of things in the studio. A lot of things with the salon. A lot of things with the family. A lot of things with us.
Yes.
Yeah.
With the holidays.
With the holidays. We're gonna dive
Holidays
in.
are always fun.
Oh yeah. Just getting in the holiday spirit. Spending time with family. The parties and spirits and just hanging out. That's always a good thing. So we really enjoy that. Looking forward to doing more and more of that.
You know, I'm so looking forward to Christmas Eve and Christmas because, you know, I'm all about spending time with the family.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm so looking forward to that.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be cool.
So speaking of Christmas,
mm-hmm.
let's go ahead and talk about what we're going to talk about, and that's Santa Claus.
Yeah.
We're just going to dive right in, you guys, because we ain't going to take up a lot of y'all time. So we want to talk about Santa Claus.
Mm-hmm.
And if you guys tell your kids to believe in Santa Claus. Well, have your kids believe in Santa Claus.
Right. And I think that's a big topic, a big issue amongst, especially nowadays, you know, amongst parents and, you know, a newer generation, and just as we transition ourselves from our, you know, old traditions and stuff like that. Do you still tell your kids about Santa Claus? Do you want them to believe in Santa Claus? Or do you want them to just be like, I know my mom and dad is Santa Claus and they buy all the gifts and, you know, they spend their money on it and all that.
They spend their hard-earned money.
Right. So
here's the thing. Here's how I feel about it.
Yeah, come on. Let's see what you got to say.
Because I know you're militant about it. But my thing is, I love that the kids still believe in Santa Claus. I was one of them kids that believed in Santa Claus till I was about 11 or 12. Probably 11. I think 11 was the cutoff point for me.
Mm-hmm.
But I believed in Santa Claus, and I enjoyed that. And I wasn't hurt when I found out it wasn't Santa Claus, because I still enjoyed I still enjoyed thinking about the memories when I did believe in Santa Claus. Like, I was one of those kids that stayed up, and I could have sworn I heard the jingle bells, and I'm like, I'm going to hurry and get to sleep, because I just knew.
Footsteps on the roof.
I didn't hear the footsteps, but I swore I heard some jingle bells. I was hearing those jingle bells. And then remember back in the day when the news would show where Santa was, and you know, it was just good for the kids.
Right.
You know, it was just great. And so I want our kids to have those experiences as children, because it's just, that's what really it's about.
Yeah. So I'm all about that. I don't have any problem.
You know what you are. You are. I forgot you are.
Because my thing is, kids need to have that sense of innocence and imagination and wonder when they're growing up. And if they're, you know, already thinking about bills and how the gifts got bought and this and that, then, you know, that kind of takes away from the majesty of it all and the spirit of Christmas. And just like you said, society used to be even more involved with it. You would see the news talking about it. When we were in school, we talked about Santa Claus all the time. You know, all the Santa Claus stories and Santa Claus activities and making Santa Claus and just all of those things. So the innocence of believing in Santa Claus, I think that's important for kids. In our house, we definitely believe in Santa Claus. Of course, now, you know, you want your kids to have a sense of reality, and I think that comes into play as they get older and more mature, and they can kind of understand things. But for now, just let them be kids. Just let them be kids. You don't have to steal that from them and try to make it into something that is not. Just let them, have that sense of imagination.
So, but the new debate now is what color is Santa Claus? I'm
Well,
supposed to be like, y'all know Santa Claus is white. It's like, okay, how I feel about it is whatever race or that you are, that's what color your Santa Claus should be. So our Santa Claus is black.
Yeah. And if we run up on a white Santa Claus, I ain't tripping. If they want to sit on a white Santa Claus lap.
Yeah, we're not tripping about that because we teach the kids that Santa is universal and he can change colors. That's what I tell them.
Right.
There's Asian Santas.
Yeah, like you said, whatever you want your Santa to be, that could be your Santa.
Yeah.
If you want your Santa to be a woman, if you want, I'm just saying, if you have
a woman, right?
Whatever you want your Santa to be,
I guess, cause it's a Mrs. Claus.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. Yeah.
So, yeah, you can let your Santa be just as long as you let your children have a sense of innocence and wonder and Christmas joy. I mean, of course, they need to know Jesus is the reason for the season, of course. But also give them that opportunity to experience the wonder of Christmas and the joy of Christmas and the, all of that.
All of that.
So what?
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, I didn't cut you off. So the new thing that we did now this year was Elf on the Shelf.
Elf on the Shelf. Yes.
And
that's a task every night to come up with something bigger and better.
Gosh.
And
And Simone was like, Mama, we got to get Elf on the Shelf. So she's trying to order Polar Elf on the Shelf from Amazon. I'm like, no, we got to go ahead and get this Elf on the Shelf. So I went to Walmart. Of course, they ain't got no black elves on the shelf at the Walmart.
Okay.
I was trying to find a black elf on the shelf.
She not black?
No, she's considered.
Nah, she a little dark skin.
I mean, she got a little tan, but it's an actual black one. It's a black elf on the shelf.
Okay.
So yes, we are coming up with all these ideas to do with Elf on the Shelf. Last night she was under the hair dryer getting her hair done for Santa. Yeah.
And speaking of Elf on the Shelf, like it's real fun. Just kind of finding out new hiding places and different ways to have her position. So when the kids wake up, that's for. I will say this now: if we could do Elf on the Shelf year round, it gets them out of bed in the morning. It's no more dragging and as soon as I say get up, they're like, let's go see where the elf is. So we might have to keep that going or figure out something else. But we posted a picture of the Elf on the Shelf, doing a thing, and we got some pictures of people showing them what they were doing with the elf, and then of course, some of my I don't even know what to call them. Some of my other type of friends, they started sending me other pictures of the elf. And so I've seen the elf with, we seen the elf with dollars and little stripper doll upside down Barbies on the pole, and I seen, elves doing,
y'all know how to turn a good pure thing into something.
I seen the elves doing some illegal activities. They got the elves to
y'all know how to turn a good thing. Oh my gosh.
But I enjoy it. So if you got some crazy ones, send them to the email or something. We'll check them out for sure.
But we're gonna keep it kid friendly for the kids. But we know we got the adults.
Right. I had to delete because sometimes they get my phone. So I had to delete those immediately. Well, I sent them to my Dropbox and then I delete them off my phone.
I said, well, one delete this immediately after you see it.
Yeah, so that's the holidays. We into the holidays. The holiday spirit.
Yeah,
it's a great time. We enjoy it.
So I know we talked about for the kids, but let's talk about for the ladies, for the adults. So I want to talk about just some great gift ideas because we about 2 weeks away from Christmas. I want to talk about some good gift ideas for the guys to give their ladies, because sometimes guys act like they don't know what to get.
We don't.
And they shopping the Saturday before Christmas.
We do.
So anyway, I wanted to give a few suggestions.
I got time, bro. But we come through every time.
Some of y'all do good and shop early, but yeah, we know those last minute shoppers. So I think the go-to, hint, the go-to gift is always a good gift card to like a Sephora or Ulta, because ladies love their beauty products. Now that's one of my favorites. So So anybody asks me what I want for Christmas, I'm like, y'all give me a Sephora gift card. 'Cause that's my favorite store. Other things I think guys should give is like a pampering gift card too, like to a spa.
Like to a spa.
Because I'm all about self-care, as you know. So a good spa day is always a great gift. And then you can give her one that's good enough to bring that y'all can do it together.
Yeah, I'm gonna say we can do one together, so we
Yeah.
get all
So that-
relaxed and massaged and all oiled up together.
And I think too, if you want to spend a little bit more coin,
okay,
you can always give your girl a good piece.
Piece?
A good piece of jewelry.
Piece?
No.
What it's a family show. What kind of piece are we talking about here?
A good piece.
Oh, one of those.
A good piece.
Okay.
So you can never go wrong with a good piece, whether it's David Yurman, whether it's John Hardy, whether it's Pandora,
whether it's JCPenney,
whether
it's no. Okay.
Depending on whatever your budget is.
They got good stuff in Bennett.
Whether it's Tiffany, you cannot go wrong with a good piece. Because you want something that's going to last forever.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
Well, you know.
Yep. It's going to last forever. That's
yes.
It.
So those are some just suggestions. And then you know another good gift that guys can give that's a new gift?
What is it?
Bundles.
Bundles?
Bundles of hair.
Hair bundles. Okay,
you cannot go wrong with bundles, baby.
That's good, yeah.
That's a new good gift that women will never turn down. But you got to get some good ones.
Right.
Good hair, which we have.
Salon 22.
But yes. So I think that was some great gift ideas.
So I'm gonna have to go back and listen to make sure I got all the stuff, because it's like every episode you throwing more and more gifts in for what you want. So I'm just have to go back and do a little recap.
I'm not trying to have you spend a whole bunch of money, baby. We're gonna talk about that later.
Oh, okay. All right.
Do you have any suggestions for guys?
For gifts for us? Just
I'm gonna say like general stuff, not what you want. General
okay.
Stuff.
I mean, all guys are different. Some guys, if you're a suit and tie guy, what I'm saying, you might want, new ties or, maybe gift cards to a certain store you like to purchase your clothing items in, or if you're into jewelry or watches, a lot of guys into watches, get a nice watch. It's cool. Some guys like cologne.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention cologne. Yeah. Okay, guys. So here's another tip. If you're a guy and you listen to the podcast, a good gift is cologne. And one way you can get a great gift for your girl without giving it away is you can go to Sephora. If you know your girl likes floral scents or spicy scents or sweet scents, you can actually go to Sephora and put those selections in and pick a scent that's under that category.
Okay, that's good. That's good to know, because we have a hard time kind of narrowing those things down.
Well, that's how we found my scent.
Yeah.
That I like, that you got me.
Good deal. Yeah. And then gift cards, money, whatever. That way I can spend it on what I want to spend it on.
Yeah, but that's not personal. Like
that's the most personal that it can be. We're gonna talk about that later. You better go into it now. All right.
So yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
I just wanted to put that out there for men during this holiday season. I want to give some suggestions. So
that's what's up. Okay. We're moving right along into the world of beats, into the world of music, into the world of what I got going on. So I normally don't toot my horn or brag. Actually somebody was telling me I should do more of that.
Toot your horn?
Yeah, just kind of, tell people what you got going on and share.
Get the folks the accolades.
Yeah, share your successes and all of that. So, here we go. So right now, of course, I've been doing a lot of work in the gospel community with a lot of gospel artists and things like that. And so one in particular group that I did some work with on their debut album is some young people. They go by Personal Praise, and that's the funny thing. Their last name is Person.
Oh, really?
Yeah, did you know that? The last name?
Spelled out
like our last name. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I said that's nothing but God right there. You know what I'm saying? But I've been working with them, and they actually got nominated for Youth Group of the Year.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
and so it's a Stellar Award. So they're nominated for a Stellar Award. You can go right now and vote. Go to stellarawards.com. Go to the ballot, and they are category number 24, I believe. Again, it's personal praise, and they're up for youth group. I hope I'm saying it right. Youth group, youth project. I have to go back and double check that, but definitely go vote. Vote for them. Vote for me. This is actually my second major nomination. I worked on a project before with my guy, Mr. Dale. He was nominated for a Dove Award.
Oh,
So I got the Dove Award nomination. I got the Stella Award nomination. So we want to win this one, bring it home, and then let's just add it to the belt and do bigger and better things. So that's what I got going on right there. My personal situation, as well as some other new music coming along the pipe. So be on the lookout for that. But so we're talking about music. We're in the holidays. We're talking about Christmas time. There's a lot of good holiday songs. A lot of good Christmas songs. A lot of good festive songs that get people in the mood for Christmas and family. And just want to ask you, what is? I know what your favorite Christmas song is, but what are
What's
some?
my favorite Christmas song?
You want me to sing it? You want me to sing it?
Sing it.
I can't. I ain't gonna sing it. I ain't gonna do it like that.
What's my
This Christmas.
this Christmas?
What is it?
No.
Yes, it is.
That is not my favorite song.
What
Yeah.
is?
Man, but you know what? It's hard to remember what my favorite song is because
Because
it's
every
a
time
little weird.
every time that one come on, you act like it's just.
This Christmas? I mean, that's everybody's favorite song.
Oh, okay.
Don't you
Okay.
think?
I think so. And I think the original version is to me the best. And then I think Chris Brown did it justice a little bit when he did his version. That was
Yeah, Chris Brown version.
yeah, that was cool.
But actually my favorite song is Little Drummer Boy, Alicia Keys version on So Deaf Christmas.
There you go, the B-sides again. Look, let me tell you, this is the queen of B-sides. If you don't know what a B-side is, it's back when they used to have records. All the good songs, all the hits, all the songs that everybody know on the A side. Then on that B side, that's the songs that really didn't make the cut, the songs that they ain't playing on the radio, the songs that the artists and their family are the ones that know. This is the queen of B-sides right here.
First of all, just because it was not like that was a pretty popular song.
It wasn't. You about to say because it wasn't a popular song.
No,
right?
I'm saying
it was a B-side. Queen of B-sides.
That's my favorite song though, y'all. Okay. Y'all need to pull it up.
I'm gonna check it out.
Pull it up. Alicia Keys. And it's kind of hard to
find. My point exactly. You gotta go all the way.
Man, you gotta search for that song, boy, because it's hard to find.
Hey.
But it was on the So Deaf Christmas album. I remember I was working at where was I working at? Camelot.
If anybody else can send me a picture of your So Deaf album, I'll send you $10.
Alicia,
send me the picture and your cash app information. I'm gonna send you $10.
Look. Alicia Keys performed it live on this program, back in the day. It was happening like 96 or something like that. I was working at Camelot Music in the Hickory Ridge Mall. It's been my favorite song ever since.
Okay. So that's okay.
And yeah, so that's my favorite song. But we also have some new music out from my girl. Like I talked about her before in an earlier podcast, Kirby Lorian. She has a Christmas song called Wish You Well, and it is banging. We love it. So y'all can check that out too. You can find her on all the social media platforms. So that's another one of my favorites. And of course, I put what I put on Instagram.
The Temptation.
It said it ain't Christmas till you hear what was it?
In my mind.
Man, when you hear that, then you know it's Christmas.
Right. That was pretty fun. I definitely agree with that.
Yeah, everybody could agree with that one. So yeah.
So yeah, there's a bunch of good Christmas songs, and we like, especially on Christmas morning, just crank up, turn on the Pandora, and go to the Christmas channel or whatever, soul Christmas channel.
Yes, I play the soul for Christmas all through the salon.
Right.
All day long.
Yeah. And we have so had Christmas music playing at work and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
Christmas music as soon as Thanksgiving is over, like the day after Thanksgiving, it's,
Oh yeah, we cranking it up.
it's Christmas music time.
We cranking it up.
Mhm.
So speaking of music,
Okay.
did you hear about that guy? Let's put him up.
Oh, he said he was the
Jacquees Brown.
Yeah, he said he's the king of R&B.
He said yes.
Huh.
And who is he? What song does he sing? I mean, I'm just saying. What song does he sing? Do you know?
I don't know. I've heard his name before, but I don't know anything about this young
now,
man.
this is generation. I'm sure this is Generation Z.
Right. Yeah, I don't know anything about this
I
young
don't
man.
know about
But I will say, in my book, I don't think he's
no.
the king of R&B.
Okay, like no, like even if we were closer to his age, he still wouldn't be the king of R&B. But what we don't know who you are.
Right.
But let's talk about it.
Okay.
So I would first say that let's just say we talking about young people. Of course, they're gonna say Chris Brown.
Okay.
Is the king of R&B. But you do have other people. Even somebody kind of said Michael Jackson, which I'm like, Mike was kind of king of pop.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say he was king of R&B.
Yeah,
but I mean, king of R&B, I guess you would say, John Legend is pretty good. Like I said, Chris Brown.
Who you leaving out?
Who am I leaving?
You know who you leaving out. You know who you leaving out.
But I was gonna say who I know is for sure the king of R&B though.
Who?
Okay. Are you ready for this, people? I mean,
come on.
This is the king.
Okay.
Cause I'm gonna tell you something. Let me just give you
Come on.
a backdrop. This man can come out on the stage bloated, drunk. His clothes too tight. But when he hit that stage, you gonna hear a scream. Bobby!
Oh my God.
Bobby! Bobby Brown. Bobby Brown is the king of R&B. Bobby Brown will always be the king of R&B. I'm sorry. He will always be. Whitney gave him that title. Rest in peace.
Who?
Whitney. Wait. Let me tell y'all something. Essence. What year was it? I can't think of the year. What was the year? What was the year we went to? No, the year Whitney died. What was that year? What year Whitney died?
Was it? It's been 06. I think it was 06.
Did she die in 06?
We pulled up at work the other day. We were talking about.
Okay. So Essence, 2005, or maybe earlier that year.
2012.
Oh no, wait.
Is that right?
Oh yeah, 2012. Anyway, I don't know, but either way, but we were at Essence 2000, probably. It was 2011 because she died. Because remember we went to the concert the day she died. We went to the concert.
The New Edition concert.
Yes,
and it was like
because.
And Bobby Brown had just found out.
He was so sick.
Yeah,
we saw him by the stage.
Yeah,
he was a mess. Oh my God.
He still came out and he tried to perform.
He tried,
but
it was so sad because when he came out of Essence, when I tell you the whole Superdome goes wild when Bobby come out.
Oh yeah.
Cause I don't care what Bobby got going on. He come out, baby, you gonna feel it, and you gonna scream his name to the top of your lungs. Cause he's the king.
Okay. Now,
who you trying to say is the king?
The king for me. Now, first, we talking strictly music. We ain't talking about background, accusations, lawsuits.
Oh no!
We ain't talking about. We ain't talking about videos.
Go on, say it, man.
Tapes.
Go on, say it.
We ain't talking about none of that.
Go on, say it so I can just,
But aura, that aura, R. Kelly is the king of R&B. You can't deny R. Honey Love, Body Calling.
Oh my God.
Man, on and I can go on and
First of
on
all,
and on. Hold on, you talked about Bobby. Let me talk about let me talk about Aura. Aura is the king. He's the king of R&B, and no matter what, you can't say nothing about his musical genius and talent. Yeah, he's done some. You got accusations of crazy things.
We've seen it for ourselves.
We've seen people that look like him doing doing stuff on tape. But when you put that music on, you cannot deny. And then then he went Step in the Name of Love. Oh man, R. Kelly is
after I saw the tape.
R. Kelly is the king. You know what? And it's messed up because I like to sometimes I like to have some. I would like to have some R. Kelly playing in the background.
But he already
when we're spending quality time together.
Oh no.
I know I better not.
It turns me off.
I better not put no R on when this.
Because I'm gonna tell you, after I saw that tape, I just said, look, after I saw that tape, y'all, I was like, wow, don't even touch me for like 2 days. Like I was just, oh my God.
Yeah. So R. Kelly is the king of R&B. Nah. We can talk about something else.
Y'all, if I had time when he performs to sit outside the concert with my poster, say it,
please.
But look, why I be in, like when Walter does play it, then I be in the kitchen or something, because we listen to music around the house, we cooking and cleaning. So R. Kelly come on, and I'm just like, oh.
Mm-hmm. But you can't help but get into it. That's it.
Stand him.
That's it.
Dance.
Oh. That's it. You gonna get into it.
I hate it, but I will not agree with that statement.
The Bump and Grind remix. That's the best song. That's the best remix and song of all time. Oh my God!
Look, I understand. Now he is a musical genius, but oh my gosh, I can't get past that. I can't get past it. It's just, it does something to my spirit.
All right. Anyway.
Okay. Let's move on.
Moving along. So we talked about, Christmas gifts and Christmas spirit. How do we avoid, or how do you want to tell couples or people that are Christmas shopping, how do you avoid overspending? Or is there a such thing as overspending?
I think it is. I think a lot of people go into debt. They come into the new year in debt because they so busy trying to buy all their kids everything they want, and it's crazy. You start off into your new year in debt. Well, at least more. Let's just be honest, more debt because you already got some debt you got to pay down. And then you add more onto your plate because the kids want the shoes they want, the kids want the PlayStation or whatever system they want. And we have to be careful with that. One thing that we are very mindful of is a budget around Christmas. Because now we got 2 children. So as soon as that second one came around, baby, we don't buy Uggs every season. Matter of fact, we just found some old Uggs, and I was so excited that I found them.
That's a good thing.
We found some old Uggs remote. I put them up, and I thought they were size 13s. So I was like, but then Walter got some gifts, some decorations upstairs, and I thought, well, let me go look for them. And I came across the box, just so happened to look at the tags.
All them shoes.
All of them can fit on them. I'm like, jackpot.
Yeah, she been wearing them too.
Yes. She gonna wear them because there was some old Uggs and other boots and Converse. There was a lot of little, pass them down. So we definitely learned our lesson after the first kid. Cause you go a little overboard the first kid.
You do all types of stuff.
Oh my God!
Yeah, we got to talk about that one time. The difference between
I know.
You do the first and then second.
That second come around, we be like,
get you something to eat, change the diaper, sit over there, sit down. Yeah, it should be all right.
So. Yeah, so because of that, because we do have 2 children, and we are on a budget, and we are entrepreneurs, we always have to think about our budget, especially me. Like, I am the frugal budgetista, And so one thing that we do is we save coins. which really works for
Like
us.
literally coin,
Like,
change,
yeah,
coins,
coins.
not coin. Like,
Yeah, we save coins. And it's just been something that I've been doing. I started doing years back, and now Walter helps because, he didn't really jump on board until recently.
Well,
A couple years ago.
I was forced to jump on board because I save all my change.
And I just take it.
Exactly. So
I just take the change and put it in the bank.
So I've been on board.
Yeah.
I've been on board. Yeah.
So basically, right after Christmas, we just start saving change again, and it really adds up. And last year I got lazy and I went to that coin machine and put the change in there, and they took about $30.
For real?
I was like, oh no, we ain't doing that no more. Cause shoot, that money was like a good gift for like a distant cousin or something, So I actually rolled them bad boys up, even the pennies. And I take them to the bank and I cash it in. So and it works. And so we use that money towards Christmas gifts, and it really helps. Because I know we bought Simone a certain item, and baby them coins covered it.
Oh, yeah.
So that's one of the things we like to do. And I think it depends on what you have going on. Like, if you have money to burn, you have money to splurge, do that. But if you have things goals that you're trying to accomplish, like we have some things we working on right now. We have some goals that we're trying to complete, definitely going into 2019. I think you should be mindful of that.
Yep.
And your mates should be, like me as a woman, I'm not going to be like, oh, baby, I want another yarmulke bracelet because it is Christmas. And I'm not going to do that because I know what's more important. Our goals are more important.
Right, then a couple of Christmas gifts.
Than a gift, than a Christmas gift. And Christmas is all year round, you give gifts all year round. But we definitely want to make sure the kids are taken care of. So, but one thing we don't do is we don't overspend on the kids. Because if you got kids like our kids, they play with that darn toy one day. And they're over it. And we done spent, prime example, the darn eggs that crack. Them darn eggs is like $30 plus. Some of them with animals in the egg, and it's a hatchable.
Hatchable. Once they hatch.
And once they hatch, they're over it.
Yeah, you can't put them back in and hatch them again. They hatch.
And they hatch, and they ain't touched it since.
Yeah. Well. Who bought those? Oh, okay.
I mean, I probably. But never again.
Right.
I'm gonna get the little cheap little hatchimals. It's like $5. The little mini ones they got now. And then just like we bought Moni the little fake watch, and she just started playing with it this year.
Yeah.
So you gotta be careful.
Yeah.
These kids will just take advantage.
Right. And so staying in the lane and vein of Christmas, the Christmas day can become somewhat of a challenge or just an experience for people, because for one, you gotta, all the toys and all the commotion and, the house is a mess, of course, but then you gotta rush out the house. And if you're not having, the family over to your house, you gotta rush out the house and go to, you can go to other people's houses.
Oh, yeah.
And so if you got in-laws, right, so, and for us, so we go to my mother's house, go to her mother's house, go to her father's house, and stuff like that. So, but the day really is not really enough time in the day to go to all of these places and enjoy yourself comfortably. You know what I'm saying? So the question is, how do we decide, or how do you decide as a couple where you're going to go? Is it just what we do, we seem to alternate. Some years we go one place, some years we go other. Some years we go to both places, but we always end up, this tradition, at my mother's house, all the family, we always end up over there. That's like the last stop for us, and so it's where everybody gets together, all the cousins, all the little kids, and everybody's just running around, we eat, do things like that. But for me personally, sometimes, I would just rather go to my mama's house. That's just because I love you though, Miss Penn, what I'm saying? But I would just rather go to my mama's house, you know what I'm saying? Because I can just go and get over there. All the games are already, we're going to sit there and watch all the games.
And
I can,
everybody over there.
and everybody's over there. I can go on and I can go on and get my my fantasy lineup, my draft king, get my bets together.
But I mean, and I feel the same way too. And I told my mom that is that I would rather her come to Thelma's house because literally they stay right down the street from each other, literally walking distance. So, and I know all the kids over there, and I'm all about the kids seeing each other. So I do prefer that we hit my mom's house first, and then she come over to Thelma's house, and we all spend time. We've been together for 20 years, so we all a family anyway. And then we also go see my dad on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, so, that's cool. I do.
So we see Dad on Christmas Eve. That's our tradition, and then we go see the moms, and on Christmas Day.
So the other thing is, I'm trying to save my appetite for the food over there, but there's food over here that we have to eat. And, you don't want to be rude and not eat, and so I'm eating a little bit just to save room for the big meal. So I'm
it's a balance.
Yeah,
it's a balance.
It's all about it's the B2B's and balance. So it's all about the balance. We make it work. I'm not saying we're not gonna go over there. I'm not saying that at all. No. I'm just saying I know there are other couples. I know y'all are thinking the same thing. Like I don't want to go over his folks' house. I don't want to go over her folks' house. Or the crazy uncle over there. He always doing this and it's always something. It's always something.
But it's best to get a game plan.
Yeah, you gotta get the game plan.
And who you gonna hit first?
Right. How long we gonna be there?
We spoil because we be complaining and we literally like just hitting corners.
Boom. It's like
we don't even have to go that far. Everybody in the same neighborhood, and we still be tripping like, dang. Right. And then oh my gosh, I hate having to put all those toys and stuff in the car. Like oh my god.
What?
I mean.
I hate watching me.
I hate having to watch. I hate having to get all the toys together. Yeah, I gotta get it all together. Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, but the holiday. But we still we cannot wait.
Right.
We do this often. We do this every year. We go this every year, but we cannot wait. So. One day we're gonna have Christmas at our house, so we gotta go nowhere. Everybody come here, and we just be like, good. Everybody just
So that was a little vintage. I just made a word right there. That was a little vent from us, but we got some more venting to do. And
I'm gonna say this: we said we have a vent every now and then. We do have a vent. I have a vent.
I got a vent. Yours is more of just a...
Yeah, my vent is just totally, it's not even Christmas related. It's just something that just happened that kind of gets on my nerves.
All right, well, come on, get into it.
I am so tired of celebrities getting on TV, embarrassing themselves for a check.
But that's what they do, man. That's what they do.
Oh, let's talk about...
Some people embarrass themselves for free.
Yeah, that's true. But let's talk about Michelle Williams and her dude, Chad.
See, I don't know nothing about this stuff.
I know, and to be honest, I don't know much about it because I refused to watch the show. Because I knew it was foolery, and I knew she wanted a check. Because
Destiny Child money?
I mean, okay, so this is my thing.
Maybe she just want to be in the public eye.
I'm going to judge how much money you have by how good your hair looks. And Michelle's hair was not looking right to me. It's no reason why you were a member of Destiny's Child and your hair has been looking like that. It just showed me you are in need of a check. And you got this man who nobody knows, when I first saw him, I said, oh yeah, he's an opportunist. So, y'all women dating a year. Then y'all...
that was it?
Yes, just a year. Then they get engaged and all of a sudden y'all got a show. But I'm going to tell you when I first knew that this was just about getting a check. And he just wanted to be put on. Because he trying to make a name for himself. Because he can go both ways. He say he white, but I swear he look good.
Oh, I thought he told me
No. But he say he white, but I swear, he got some color in him. He got some Negro in him. Because that beard is too thick.
That's how you tell you about it.
I mean, it's too much texture. It's too much texture in the beard for me to say he white. I mean, I don't know. Again, I didn't watch the show. His name is Chad. He does have a name that could be.
It can go either way.
I mean, yeah. What?
I know some black ties and white ties.
But the first thing when I saw him, I said he's an opportunist because he's trying to deal with Michelle Williams, who she already admits that she has issues, right? So then you want to put these issues on Front Street to the public. So people can judge you. And you always knew you were the member of the Destiny Child. Folks like, oh, look at Poe Michelle. Now you on here looking even more crazy.
Yeah, she was looking crazy doing that dance that time.
Oh my gosh. And then I knew this was mess when the first thing she said on this commercial that when she was promoting the show, she gonna say, Michelle and Kelly put a ring on. No. She said, Kelly and Beyonce put a ring on it.
Okay.
First of all, don't be trying to say Beyonce name so somebody can watch your show. If Kelly can't hardly stay on, you know you can't. I'm just sick of y'all. I'm sick of y'all putting y'all life on TV. And you already got troubles with your mental state. And you know people are mean. Just say off. Just don't. Keep it private. I mean, come on.
But I mean,
You just seem desperate.
But if that's how she get the check.
And then y'all can't even last through the end of the season. Y'all breaking up. The engagement is off. We still seeing new episodes. Well, I'm not seeing it. I didn't watch it. But y'all still got new episodes popping up. And y'all ain't even together. I'm done. Okay. I'm tired of it.
Okay. I think celebrities do that though. Like even with
I'm sick of that. I can't wait till we get over that. I'm sick of seeing. I'm sick of seeing celebrities crashing and burning on TV because that's basically what they're doing. They started with Love and Hip Hop, Atlanta, New York, and Hollywood.
That's reality TV. That's what everybody watches it for. They watch it for the crash and burn.
But it's okay.
That's what it's for.
I guess if the check is big enough.
People watch it for the crash and burn. They don't watch it to see how well their lives are going and how much success and how great their families are. And
the only reality show I'm still down with, and I will always be down with, unless they do something totally crazy, is Love. I don't watch it. Housewives of Atlanta. That will always be my show.
Okay. We're gonna talk about it.
That's the only one I'm gonna support.
Now that's moving on. Okay.
And there's some things I can say about them too, but hey.
Exactly, yeah.
It's
that's
entertainment.
Exactly, that's what I just said. It's entertainment.
But that's the only one I will stick with.
Because it's a whole lot of crashing and burning on there,
Yeah.
and that's what makes that show what it is.
And there's a lot of stuff that's staged, but
that's what I'm saying. All right, moving on. So my vent. We touched on it briefly earlier. I'm not gonna stay on it long. We touched on it earlier. Is why can't I get the gifts that I want for Christmas? I know. If I say I want this, cause see, I'm gonna be straight up. Every Christmas, every birthday, every Father's Day, every whatever it is. If you ask me what I want, I can get something for the studio. You might not know what to buy me. Cash is fine. I can put it towards the cash that I got. Hold on, for the studio. Because again, it's not about the person that's giving the gift. It's not about how you feel and about what you want me to feel from a gift you give me. You should want me to have what I want and be able to spend the money or buy whatever I want. So if I need, if I need a new microphone, if I need headphones, because let me tell you. And to all my clients that listen, y'all are rough on headphones. So y'all be tearing their headphones up. So you can never have enough headphones. It's always new software, things that I can buy for the studio. So that's what makes me happy. That's what makes me excited. That's what makes me feel loved and appreciated. If I can spend the money on things I want for the studio. So when you ask me what I want, that's what I want. Don't say no, I'm not getting you that. Because then don't even ask me what I want.
I have a reason for that.
Just get me what you want to get me. But if you ask me, it's for the studio. And anybody that's seeing this, studio.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Music related stuff makes me happy.
Can I?
Come on. Let me turn your mic.
Can I respond? No, don't turn my mic down. Because this is my thing. the studio is his business. Just like the
It's my
salon
livelihood.
just like the salon is my business. I ain't asking him for no flat
But
iron.
if you said I want a flat
I'm
iron
not asking him for no
and
blow dry. I'm not saying, babe, I need a new
Marcel Clipper. No, that's not
tool
Clipper.
because the girls is hard on my blow dry. I need a new blow dry now. Am I gonna ask him for it? No, because that's something
Santa
that I
Claus
have
might
to.
bring it. You never know.
But I don't want Santa Claus to bring me a blow dry because I'm gonna buy that blow dry and write off on our text. So I am thinking about the business first, and I just feel like studio stuff is his business stuff. That's something we gonna write off on our taxes, and it's not a Christmas gift. I'm all about giving stuff that I feel is meaningful, and I know music is his first love. Believe me, his mistress is what I call it. So I just don't feel like every gift should be studio related.
It ain't every gift.
Because I choose not to.
Exactly.
I like to give sentimental gifts. I like to give gifts that he can, have from years and years.
I can look at those things.
I like to put thought in my gift.
I can look at those things and say, man, Allison bought me that.
No.
Christmas 2018. I love this microphone. She bought me that.
I like to say,
he got
a nice watch, or a nice. I remember I got you a bracelet one time. You remember I got you a bracelet? I lost it though. But stuff like that. I mean, I like to give. I like to give.
Exactly. Point. Exactly. Point made. You making my point for me. All right.
I don't know what you give a person that only wants studio equipment. Okay.
Studio equipment. That's easy.
That's boring.
For you. Alright. Enough of that. So, we do have a listener question this week. And the question is...
Who's it from?
Who is it from? Let me see. I didn't even put that on the record. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on.
Is this a girl or a guy?
I don't know. You know what? I'm not going to go back and look.
Oh, okay.
We're going to say it's from...
it feels like a girl question.
Okay. It's a girl question.
I don't know.
I'm sorry. Whoever it is, I'm sorry. I don't know
woman.
why I didn't put the name on it. Okay, but it says, it's probably a girl, what she said. I just love how you guys seem to have so much fun on the podcast. We do have fun on the podcast. We have fun with each other. We do. What are some other things you like to do together?
Ooh.
That's easy.
I know.
Oh, we like to do?
Travel.
Wait
Wait. Wait a minute, what you talking about?
You know what we like to do. We can't look. We on a bye week right now.
Oh,
though. It's a bye week right now.
Oh my God, ladies.
You know what I'm saying? You know what we like to do. We gonna get past this bye week and then we gonna keep this thing rolling. All right, but as you were saying, travel. We love to travel.
Yeah, and we do like doing the other.
Yeah. We love to travel. We also like
yes, and okay, you threw me off, shit. So, okay, we do like to travel. I'll get myself together. And we like to, we like music.
Yep. We like concerts.
Yeah, we
like
love
going to concerts and shows.
So let me bring it all together. We do love to travel, but we also love to travel to go see shows.
Right. That's the thing.
To see different
concerts. Those are the two things we like. Traveling and shows. It's even better when we can go
do it all together.
Do it all together.
Yes.
And
we love a good music fest, or we love a good concert.
Yeah. Or just even a live show. You know, if you go to a live show, a local band or something, and you know they really doing their thing.
And we love local bands, even if we out of town.
Yeah.
Like we love a good local artist.
Mm-hmm. The hole in the wall, you know.
Oh yeah, we love that.
Not the floor can't be too sticky, but you know we don't mind going into a little hole in the wall place, you know, and enjoy some live music.
You remember that guy we saw in Atlanta? What was his name? You loved him. He bought his CD.
It's in my CD player in the car now.
Oh my God.
Because I don't really play CDs, so it's still in there. Malachi.
Yeah, Malachi.
Man, bumping, man.
He was good.
He was under Organized Noise, so you know he had that whole flavor. Yeah, I thought he was gonna blow up, man.
I know, but it don't matter because you know a good local artist or a good underground artist is still I really enjoy more so underground artists than
Mm-hmm.
they're mainstream.
Yeah, I'm
I
like
feel
the
like
two.
they
One,
be tainted a little bit.
right.
Tainted.
And then once everybody else is talking about an artist or listening to an artist, I'm like, I don't even want.
Yeah,
I
because
don't even
just
want.
like Toby, I mean, I really want to go travel and see his show because I don't know if he's ever going to come to Memphis. But the guy out of Texas that I mentioned before in another podcast, you know, he's getting so big.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think they're going to tarnish him. But we need to get to him quick
Right before it's too late.
before it's too
Before
late.
it's too late.
Because he's awesome, and I really want to see him live. But yeah, that's what we like to do.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna plan some trips for 19, and we'll share that.
Go travel and do those things. Yeah. All right.
All right,
Well,
y'all.
this has been fun.
Yeah,
Fun episode.
we held y'all a little longer than
That's
usual,
all right.
but it's Christmas season.
That's all right. If we do 2 hours, they're gonna be here with us.
Yeah, y'all stay with us.
Right.
So,
Subscribe.
hang in there with us. Hang in there with us.
Right. See, what's it? Join the tribe.
Join
Right.
the tribe.
So subscribe. Subscribe on YouTube.
Share.
Follow us on
Spread
all
the word.
social media.
And I want to appreciate the love we've been getting, y'all.
Yeah,
We've been
for
getting a lot of love. It makes us feel good. It does.
And it makes us, feel good about what we're doing and what we decided to do. And that it's actually helping some people and working in the way we wanted it to work, It's not about, us per se. It's just about showing us and what we do and how we have fun together and love each other and how we make our things work and balance it out. And hopefully you can take some little nuggets from it and put it into your relationships and everyday life and continue to do great things.
All right, y'all. It's been real. And we will see you guys. Hopefully we'll try to get one more in before Christmas.
Yeah. We probably get one more in before Christmas,
one more
and
in
then
before
we're gonna really hit y'all in 2019. We got some interviews lined up, we got some guests lined up, we got some different locations lined up. So stay tuned, tell somebody about us. It's going down.
All right, y'all. Until next time. Peace and love.